Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, it's Pixelated Apollo, and we are back playing the Battle for Middle-earth 2. This is a very awesome match that I played fairly recently. This is a team battle where me and Jackyfish were teaming up. He is Mordor, and I am Isengard. Our opponents are the Goblins, and we have the Dwarves, the nasty Dwarves. Poor Jackyfish. We click random, like we randomly get our factions, and at this time, like he got Mordor like 3 times in a row, and he's just not too, it's like Mordor is not his favorite, and then he had to face the Dwarves multiple times. The Dwarves are a very strong faction, especially when you're Mordor, so he's gonna have a fun fight there. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly build a barracks, and I think I can switch to certain views. Yeah, that's Mordor's view. I think, is this my view? So you know that this is what the dwarves got. So this is like the dwarven screen. This is actually pretty cool. You can view different points of view here. Awesome. So I've got my barracks up, and if we look at what the goblins are doing, I think they're gonna go for like a goblin rush. This is something, by the way, he's commanded by Mario, in case you were wondering. But anyways, he's gonna go he's gonna go with the goblin rush, which is something that's pretty common because goblins are pretty cheap. They're kind of like orcs, but I think they're slightly better than orcs. So they're more expensive though, and you got to be careful when you rush cheap units like this. Yes, it can be highly effective. You can run down and destroy, you know, furnaces, and you can destroy resource buildings. But if you're not careful and you keep sending troops after troops after troops into enemy bases and you keep losing them, well, you're just feeding the other player just tons of these power points so they can get some special abilities. And that's gonna happen here. You're gonna see some beautiful plays by me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna give too much away, but this is a very close match, and I'm very happy by my performance in this one. So he's going to go ahead and destroy my furnace here. I don't even have a single unit of Urukai out yet, but I am, as you can tell, building them. If we head over here, it looks like Jackyfish is in a little bit of a tussle with the dwarves. He's got some Easterlings getting chased down by some guardians, and more goblins are showing up to the fight, ready to die. Ready to die for their goblin king. And I'm going to go ahead and build a arrow tower to help kill these goblins. Again, I'm still waiting for my Urukai. They take a while to come out, but once I get them out, it will be well worth it. So here we go. The battle for Middle-earth has begun, and it's between Isengard and the goblins and the dwarves and Mordor. So dwarves are being really aggressive here. They're pushing into their base. So we're on the defense at this point. We're having to deal with their aggression. So I'm going to try to reform here. My Urukai have not leveled up yet, but if you keep sending over goblins, then I'm going to go ahead and eventually get this unit to level up, and then they can get a banner so they can reheal after a while. But yeah, did you notice how he just like directly went after my Urukai? He needs to just run away and just go after resources. He does not need to fight. That is not a smart thing to do. I was in a shield wall formation there. And we have more goblins. So he's just sending goblin after goblin after goblin. So that's underway. I'm going to go ahead and continue to build Urukai. I'm also going to build some crossbows. Crossbows are actually really useful at this point in the battle, point in the match. So over here, oh, by the way, did you notice how zoomed out we are? I just want to give a shout out. His name is the Destroyer 001. He's a Battle for Middle-earth 2 YouTuber. And he showed me this great mod or patch or whatever you want to call it that lets me zoom out. So thank you, man. And be sure to check out his channel if you want to watch more Battle for Middle-earth 2. There's a link in the description. But anyways, back to this fight. Jackyfish is really struggling against these dwarves. The dwarves built a mine here, so they'll be able to transport troops really quickly. They're just pumping out troops, which is not a good sign for Jackyfish. And Jackyfish is trying to hold back with just simple little orcs, which are no match. Look how close we are. This is epic. Epic fight in the front lines, the battle for Middle-earth. Look at that Easterling right there. Oh, he got a kill. Lovely. So yeah, and then he's got his Nazgul running them down. Over here, it's going extremely well. I'm containing my opponent. I'm constantly building troops. I'm now building a Warg Rider pit, and that's going to help out Jackie because he's having a tough... Look at this. It's endless, the amount of dwarves. And look, he just built a mine right there, so he's going to pump out more and more troops. Just bring the fight to Jackie Fish, and this is not good. He's already on the run, and again, he's down to a thin layer of orcs to keep back the Dwarven Guardians. So this is where I decided to send some troops over. I do have one unit of swordsmen going that way, and I also have some crossbows that are going to go over to Jackie Fish. I'm going to be able to hold back these goblins for quite a long time. It looks like he's just kind of standing there. I'm surprised he didn't take this. This is very useful. I don't know why he didn't, but he's going to continue to pump out troops. I'm down to one unit over here, and they're greatly outnumbered. I don't know if they're going to survive this fight. So I need to continue to get more troops out there. And that's it, guys. This is all I have. So since I'm kind of spread out thin. Also, I have Lurtz at this point of the battle. So I got Lurtz out. He's about to, you know, go crazy, get some kills. And here we go. My crossbows made it to the fight. The Great Eye is watching the battlefield. This kind of nerfs the dwarves a little bit. Makes them scared. I think it weakens their defense. I don't quote me on that. But I think it does something like that. There goes my swordsman, and I'm helping out Jackie Fish, and I'm feeling like a great teammate right now. I'm feeling really good. I'm like, yeah, I'm helping out my teammate. He's going to survive. And Jackie was like, no, I think I'm done. I think I'm done for. I was like, no, you continue to fight, damn it. And then I have some wargs going in. I noticed that he doesn't have a lot of spears, so I'm going to be able to run down these little dwarves here that are helpless against my cav. Isengard's pretty good, but look at this. Look at this. They cut down my swordsman, and he is ripping through my lines. Now he's building another goblin cave to pump out more goblins. And I just barely got another swordsman unit out. And now that Jackie is finally getting things under control, I'm going to go ahead and probably send back Lurtz. Actually, I'm not sure where Lurtz... Oh, he's still on the front lines. Lurtz, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was just not managing him well. Look at this. This does not look good. At this point, I was like, well, the dang goblins are going to wreck me. I need to hurry up and get some forces back home. They're going to destroy my base. But I do get a Warg Rider unit out quickly, and I'm about to charge in. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't a charge. They do have a Howl ability, which I think improves their charge bonus. I don't know. It makes them better. I really need some time to learn the stats again. It's been so long, so it's like I know they have this special ability. Why am I not just running through them? What am I doing? I'm probably microing over here because I do have a lot of troops still over here. But man, the dwarves are relentless. Look at that force. And look at, I still have some swordsmen in the mix, but they're not going to last long. There goes another good cav charge. Look at that. That was vicious, right into the dwarves. Alright, but more and more goblins are coming. I've got another unit of Warg Riders. These Warg Riders are saving the day right now. They're saving my life. And here comes some crossbows. I've got some swordsmen coming back. So I've got 2 barracks now, so I can pump out more troops so I can try to keep up with the goblins. But at this point, I'm racking up points, like special ability points, the power menu. So if you click on that, it doesn't pop up, but I do get some special abilities that will help out in the future fight. More goblins coming over. And at this point, I was like, yeah, like, I got this now. The goblins were not able to destroy anything. He really should have just spread out his forces and tried to destroy my economy. But since he didn't do that, I was able to keep up and keep pumping out troops. And the goblins are just getting slaughtered. Meanwhile, though, the dwarves over here are just wrecking lives. My poor ally, Jackie Fish. He hates Mordor. He absolutely hates Mordor. I sent another Warg Rider that way, but I wasn't paying attention. They got killed by those damn phalanx. So that's unfortunate. That's a waste of gold right there. Here comes a whole nother wave of dwarves. But, you know, Jackie Fish is hanging on. He's got some cave trolls here. He has his Nazgul. Needs to get him out of there. He almost died from the phalanx. Looks like the dwarves used one of their special abilities, spawned in Men of Dale, so he has some archer support. Then we've got the decaying lands here, which gives the troops a bonus that Jackie Fish used. Or maybe I used that ability. I don't remember. I think this is a Jackyfish ability. So the dwarves, it looks like they're free to just roam around and destroy his base. He doesn't seem like he has a lot. So this was a big concern. And now I've got some pikemen in the mix. More warg riders. If he's not going to get any kind of spear unit, I might as well spam those warg riders. But let's head back over here because this is where like some intense action's going to happen. I mean, this is live or die, life or death. I got more wargs coming in. They're going to charge into the phalanx because that was really dumb of me. Look at that. They got slaughtered instantly. This game is most definitely a lot like rock, paper, scissors. You cannot let cav charge into spears or phalanx. I mean that's pretty obvious, but you know, you gotta make it clear. Also, trolls are a little weak to spears. It's raining now. That's one of the special abilities of Isengard. So I think that gives the troops a little bit of a buff. Again, I really need to read into these abilities. Oh, the troll is dead. But look at all the arrow towers on the fortress. He was building a couple, you know, arrow towers. Should be able to help hold the fort against these dwarves. Dwarves are down to a lot of archers, but he is building more and more infantry. But Jackyfish is hanging on. He's trying to survive. And that's exactly what he's doing with his orcs. And let's see how my army's doing. Very good. Very, very good indeed. He needs to just stop with the goblins. He really does, because my wargs are just having a blast, cutting down these goblins. And it's just more and more goblins. It's insane. It's like you need to change it up a little bit. You got to bring the halberd, or the like half-trolled halberd men, or even just like some giants or anything, spider riders. But no, he's just getting all goblins, and I'm just having a good old field day. It's a turkey shoot out here. Alright, so this is where I decided to send over some support. I've got some swordsmen that I have committed to Jacky's fight, because Jacky, again, is fighting for his life at this point. The dwarves are just constantly pushing. He's right near his fortress. Right near his fortress. I guess because I'm busy fighting over here, I don't realize my swordsmen are just standing there. But I definitely need to get more warg riders. Let's see. Am I getting... I want to see... Where's... Here, oh, here's my abilities. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Oh, what? Why can't I click on this? I thought I can. Anyways, these are my abilities. I got War Chant, which gives a 50% increase in damage. I've got Tainted Land. I got Freezing Rain. Oh, all enemy units lose their leadership bonus. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, we were victorious. With the help of my Uruk-hai swordsmen, we fought off the dwarves, and they are running for their lives. We've got some troops in the center here. I noticed that there's some unprotected dwarves, so I'm running them down with my wargs. Again, my wargs are just having a wonderful day. I believe this is 2 units of wargs, and now I'm just going to try to harass him a little bit and go after his resources. Over at this fight, there happen to be some dwarves over here, which is really strange, but... I guess his ally is just trying to help him break through. Lurtz is just having a great day as well, using his bow, getting some kills, and I'm just constantly pumping out troops. What? What is this? What is this? Oh, he took control of the little ghosty there. Anyways, I think there's ability where you can control like untamed creatures on the map. Not sure how that's gonna help him though. But look at my power menu. Look at that, 19 points. I'm going to get some very nice stuff here soon. There we go, Lurtz is on a rampage here. He turns red and he goes on, you know, he goes berserk, getting a lot of experience. I just need to get more wargs. Wargs, here we go, I'm pumping them out. Wonderful. Okay, so I am retreating some of my forces that were helping out Jackyfish, because the goblins are starting to get a little bit on the large side. Like they're becoming very large is what I'm trying to say. And then I still got my wargs over here helping Jackyfish, because again the dwarves are so focused around their infantry and their axe throwers, and you know they're not really getting a lot of phalanx. So I'm able to you know, take advantage of that and just run down their forces. There we go, another small victory there. More and more orcs are forming up. It's a very lovely sight. But look at all the phalanx now. He's had enough. And now I have 25 points. I'm pretty sure I can pay for the most expensive power, which is like a dragon that just comes down and wrecks lives. The goblins are now pushing into my base. Again, not a big deal. They're just giving me tons of points. They're feeding me, and I'm going to eat it up. I'm going to eat it up. More goblins. And at this point, I'm starting to form a very large army. And also, Jackyfish is very much under control of his border. So I'm not going to have to send over more and more troops over there. And this is my point of view. I can't really see much. It's all... I mean, you can see it, but when I was playing, I can't see over there. All the grayed out, darker area is kind of like the vision. See how it's lighter right here? So this is what I'm seeing right now. And I'm just like, yes, more goblins. Feed me. I love me some goblins. And my swordsmen are getting tons of experience. I really like the way the goblins look. They look pretty cool. Really, really cool. Good old goblins. They're complete garbage, but they look cool. And my swordsmen, man, they're getting a ton of kills. And then we've got a very epic brawl over here. Orcs versus phalanx. Oh, the trolls are falling down to their deaths. We've got Nazgul kind of getting into the fight, but he needs to be careful not to run into those phalanx. And oh, there we go. A meteorite hits. Oh, man. That was bad. It killed a lot of his own men, but, you know, it looks like the battle was pretty much even at that point. And look at, you see this? I got Summon Dragon. This is a special ability. I'm really just saving most of these abilities in case Jackyfish needs it, because pretty soon I'm going to push forward and bring the fight to the goblins. And now at this point, I think, yes, I do build a like little armory so I can get some upgrades. Upgrade my armor, upgrade my weapons. And we're just having an epic brawl. I'm loving this. I'm like, yes, just keep sending those goblins. Now I'm moving up the wargs. Go after his resources. Yes, they'll crush us. So we are just destroying their lines. Look at this, 17 power points right there. And I think I got Saruman. Yeah, I do get Saruman eventually in this game. So you'll see the Great White Wizard do some special abilities. I love it. I love this game. It's just so much fun. Especially with the music, the Lord of the Rings music. It brings it to life. So let's see what the dwarves are doing. Looks like they're getting some upgrades. They're building a very nice army. And Jackyfish is moving out his Easterlings and his orcs. Jackyfish really needs to build catapults at this point. Because catapults, they're so cheap for Mordor, and you can just spam them. And they're really good at killing a slow target like the dwarves. But here they go. They're coming out. Jackyfish is leaving. He's getting the hell out of there. He knows he doesn't have the advantage, so he's going to retreat back to more of a defensive position. And meanwhile, I am pushing forward. We've got the Great Dragon Lord. The goblins got the Dragon Lord here. Very weak to arrow fire, so I'm focusing him down. He's doing a lot of damage, though. But pretty soon, he's losing a lot of health. I got a lot of crossbows, and of course I have alerts firing into him. Boom, there he goes. That's a very expensive unit to just carelessly use like that. And that's really going to hurt the goblins. And there we go. I'm starting to get my upgrades, and I am really pushing. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh, yes, I summoned, yes, the Watcher. I summoned the Watcher. Jackyfish was like, oh, no, I'm screwed. This is it. I can't fight. And then, I wish I got this earlier, but he had a huge, massive dwarven army. And I just summoned the Watcher on him and saved his base. I felt really special. I felt like being a good teammate. I was like, I'm doing such a good job in this match. Alright, so I'm going to continue to push over here. I'm taking out some tunnels. And now I am free to take out his base. He's desperately building more and more goblins. This is a goblin spam, but done very poorly. You gotta build, you know, if the spam doesn't work right away, you gotta change up your strategy. You can't just be pumping out more and more troops to the slaughter. He needs to get the halberd. I don't know why he didn't get the half-troll halberd. Very, very good unit. And then, look at this. Dwarves are okay, but I summoned a dragon. There we go. Oh my god, yes. Beautiful dragon getting tons of kills. It was so fun. I wish I was recording this live because Jackie Fish was like, well, I'm out. I'm like, no, summon the dragon. I'm getting tons of kills. Ah, beautiful, beautiful dragon. You're so precious. I love you. Doing a great job, dragon. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right, so now I'm destroying the goblins. There's Saruman. Boom! You see that? Oh, love it. He just wiped out that entire goblin force. He's the great white wizard. Of course he would do that. Now I'm slaughtering his base. And they do use a ability here, but it's really too late. Oh, he uses rebuild. Interesting. I think that was a wasted ability. Oh, and then the Dragon Lord is back. My archers are still alive, so they're gonna easily cut him down. He is trying to take him out. He does a little spitfire there. He's doing a good job. I used one of my abilities to get some of his trees for resources. Devastation is what it's called. And there we go. I destroyed his base, and that killed the Dargon. You got to make sure you have at least one military building up to stay alive and a builder. I don't think you need a builder, but as long as you have a military building like a barracks or something that can create troops, you will stay alive in the game. So now I am free to push over this way. My army's looking really good. I am making more and more troops to send to the front lines. I have 20 power points once again. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should not carelessly goblin charge, goblin rush. Because if you're really careless about it, you're just gonna pump your opponent full of points. And I was able to use that against the dwarves and the goblins. And Jackie Fish did a great job holding on for dear life. So now he can finally set up some forces. Looks like he's sending over some archers over here, Men of Dale. This is gonna be easy pickings for my wargs. Let's see, charge in there, wargs. Get in there, boys. Yes. Awesome. Those wargs chewing them up. I wish the wargs in Third Age Total War were as good as the wargs in this game. The wargs in Third Age are so underpowered, and it's sad because the evil factions, they need something. Like, these orcs are riding on giant wolves, basically. Like, they should be able to slaughter horses. But the wargs are a lot weaker than most horses in Third Age Total War, which is makes me sad. Makes me sad. So, yeah, I'm going to continue and turtle up a little bit. I have a lot of gold. As you can tell, I have 4,700 plus. And I'm just free to form up my army. And I was a little worried that he was going to fire like a giant ball of death, because his fortress can build a giant catapult that can fire a giant boulder and kill massive armies. So I need to be careful with that. I do not need to clump up my army, which I'm doing right now. This is me asking for death. So finally I form up. I do some kind of formation here. Not sure what this is, but it's better than before. See, what level is Saruman? He's level 4. He can use Fireball, Wizard Blast. Lurtz, on the other hand, he's got a lot. Carnage, Cripple, Leadership. Awesome. Lurtz is a great hero. Very good hero. We got some armored trolls, attack trolls over here. It looks like they're going to get some experience, or not. I don't know what's going on. What are you doing, trolls? Yeah, so the dwarves are just setting up his last stand. Because his ally is gone, it's very unlikely that he will win this battle. I've seen it before where an ally will die and the other player somehow amazingly turns it around and wins, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. But I don't think there's like no way that he can turn this around. Because I'm just forming this massive army. I have a lot of my abilities here, like the Tainted Land and War Chant. So here we go. We're going to charge in. Oh yeah, baby. It's time to end this. We got Jackie Fish attacking on the other front. It's time to make the dwarves suffer. And I'm just going to go for his resources at first. And just try to get a good idea of what everyone has. I'm going to go ahead and reveal the entire map. So we're observing the dwarves there. Observing all players. And I see his pikemen in this like Sheltron formation. Whatever, I don't care. I just want to slaughter them. There we go. Oh, and he uses his ability on me, and that was a little frustrating. My army scatters everywhere, but there's still a good chunk of them still alive. That was not good to see. I still have my wargs too, 3 units of wargs. And of course I've got the Great Wizard. Boom! Fireball death, bitches! See you later. You about to go flying. Oh, look at him. Look at him use his wand, smacking people around like no other. So my army did take some heavy casualties there, but I have some berserkers. Berserkers are really good at going after objectives and taking out buildings. They're going ham. And look how fast the health is going on this axe tower. Boom, gone. And he's really got nothing, especially with Mordor on the other side attacking him. These attack trolls are really good at taking out buildings too. And there we go. This is the last of the dwarves, and that's Jackie Fish using one of his abilities. He just wrecked my army, but you know, it doesn't matter. Game's pretty much over. Game is over. So that was a really good match. I do need to record these lives, or these battles, or these matches live, because it's a completely different experience, and you can see more of my strategy and what I'm doing. And maybe I'm doing something wrong, and you guys can correct me. Remember, guys, I'm still very rusty, but I've been winning more and more matches lately. So you know, I'm getting better. I just gotta, you know, get back into the flow. So that was a really fun game. Unfortunately, we can't see the stats, but yeah, here we are. Widescreen enhanced. Cool. So I hope you enjoyed this battle. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy watching me play this game, words are hard. I don't know. I'm having a brain fart right now. But if you're enjoying this series of, you know, online battles of the battles for Middle Earth, be sure to like it, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.